Good Saturday evening. It's January 22nd, and as of Friday night, we saw this happening in the Big Sur area. This is the Colorado fire that started off on Friday night. It started picking up just around 8 p.m. or so. We started hearing reports of what was going on here as sparks created this massive fire. Still unknown what the cause is, but as of early in the morning, Saturday, still only 5% contained. Originally reported at 1,500 acres. Now take a look at what we're looking at today. Just hazy skies in the area. Seems like firefighters starting to get a handle on it as winds slowed down. Friday night winds were peaking up there at about 32 miles per hour. Now we're starting to see things slow down just a bit. So that's the good news, that we'll continue to see those winds slowing down as we move into Sunday. Now the Colorado fire here is now about 1,050 acres burned. Again, originally reported at 1,500. It was still dark at night, a little unsure of the perimeters. There was evacuations, around about 500 people still evacuated. Highway 1 closed, and we saw that this massive area here is still closed as they continue to contain this fire at 20% now as of Saturday night. So we will see the wind slowing down for tonight as well as into Sunday, and much better improvements rolling into Monday. But here's what we're looking at as the evening hours continue. The fire burns, and we're looking at the winds coming in out of the east. So here's what we're looking at. This is what we saw last night as well. So that's why they closed Highway 1 as flames moved toward the west there, winds coming out of the east. The problem is, of course, they didn't want anyone on the roadways, and that's pushing toward the ocean. But now things are changing. Notice that we're starting to get some onshore winds as well as some easterly winds. So that's kind of keeping everything in place for the most part. Firefighters can kind of get a little bit of a handle on what's going on right now, but things are going to shift quickly. We do expect, as winds slow down, that we will get a westerly flow, an onshore flow of winds. That means it'll start pushing things back toward the east as we start moving in the next couple of days. So containment will be crucial in the next 24 to 48 hours to really start creating a perimeter around this. Agencies around CAL FIRE also headed over there to help out, and around the Sacramento area as well. Now let's take a look at our futurecast winds as of Saturday night. The strongest winds still through the coastal range in the High Sierra. Now a lot of the watches, warnings, and advisories for winds have expired, at least for the valley. The only thing remaining here is for the High Sierra. We're still seeing that wind advisory in place there for some stronger wind gusts, anywhere from 40 to even 50 miles per hour. But everything will begin to slow down as we start moving into Sunday. You're looking at 3:30 p.m. The High Sierra's wind advisory expires around noon. And then you're looking at a lot of spots in the valley there, calm to very light winds, even Fairfield slowing down. So this is going to be good news for firefighters down on that central coast there near Big Sur, battling the flames because the winds slow down significantly, and that at least helps with the containment efforts. Now moving into Monday, we'll continue with the very light to calm winds, and then by Monday night, a little bit of a pickup offshore there, but still nothing too big to be concerned about just yet. High pressure is still dominating, and I know it is the middle of January here, and you're thinking, why are we talking wildfires in the middle of January? This is where we get most of our precipitation, but California now is known to really see fires year-round. It's becoming the new normal and part of our state's climate change. A lot of things from the dry fuels underneath the forests themselves continue to remain dry. Even if we get rain in the forest, they're being caught by a lot of the trees higher up. So anything starting at the forest at the ground level can really pick up and burn quickly. Now with the strong gusts, they're really fanning the flames here for those sparks to continue spreading. We're still very dry. Yes, we did get a significant amount of rain with an atmospheric river in October for Sacramento. That does not mean the entire state benefited from that rain, at least at the ground level and soil levels, maybe the reservoirs, but not for the soil. The Central Coast didn't, Southern California didn't. It's mostly Sacramento North that got that huge system. Now when it comes to the wet weather with the snow, California, we didn't see them benefiting as much from the rain as areas of Northern California.